Hey, what's going on? Charles Austin here. Let's be fit forever. So, happy Thriving Thursday to everybody. As I am fiddling with my phone here. Uh, technology. Technology sometimes. Oh, there we go. See, it's like they change things. They change things. So I'm going to share out some links here real quick. I'm going to share out some links here real quick, and then we're going to get rolling. I always like to give YouTube a second to share out links and things. And then I'm going to share some out myself, and then we're going to get rolling here. I'm not going to keep you long. It's almost close to dinner time for me. So pretty soon I'm going to be off this link, and then I'm going to be feeding my soul, feeding my body, feeding my mind. All right. Hopefully everybody had a good day. Whenever you watch this video, however you watch this video, hopefully your day was amazing, and this will just be a nice little cap. Hopefully you'll learn something. Learning is always great. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, so again, happy Thriving Thursday. Today is we're going to talk about kidney disease here for a little bit today. As always, like this video because the video is awesome. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video out. And specifically if you know anybody, that has kidney disease, or anybody who has suffered or is suffering or anything like that from kidney disease, obviously share that out, because we're here to always do the best that we can to improve health. As my summary says on my YouTube channel, I'm literally here to save lives. I love doing this. It's been a while. I've been trying to figure out the best way to have a good day to where I can do a stream regularly and come up with good topics. And we're gonna be here every Thursday. And if I miss a Thursday, it's because I had something else I had to do. So if there's nothing else going on, then I'm gonna be here every Thursday. All right. But without further ado, tonight we're gonna talk a little bit about kidney disease, give you some tips on how you can heal, how you can improve, and some of the do's and don'ts. We'll break it down here, starting right about now. Right. And you know me, if you've ever watched any of my streams, I like to keep it simple. I like to share information and data as it comes. This is so interesting. As soon as I get ready to go, I get another error. All right. So anywho, as I'm over here fiddling with my phone, y'all, try this again. There we go. There we go. Got it. Okay, sorry about that. So, what is kidney disease? And again, we're here, we go to class, right? We go to class if you're watching a live that I'm doing, we're going to go to class, okay? What is kidney disease? Right? Kidney disease, also called chronic kidney failure. Basically, it's as it says, it's just basically the loss of kidney function, right? And your kidneys are vital. You have two of them. You've probably heard that you can live with one, but you have two of them, so you might as well keep two of them healthy, right? So again, your kidneys filter a lot of different wastes and excess fluids and all kind of stuff, and they help you create urine. So when you go to the restroom, and if that number is 1, you go to the restroom. Your kidneys help create, kind of create the urine that comes out whenever you have to go to the restroom, right? Now, unfortunately, worldwide, right? It's in the top. Data changes all the time. More recent data that I was able to find more recently suggests that kidney disease is in the top 10 of deaths worldwide. As you can see here on the screen, it says top 12. But the point is, we're talking over 1 million people dying every year globally from kidney disease, right? So, as I said here a second ago, the kidneys filter lots of different waste and excess fluids throughout the body. So again, that's your main function, okay? Your kidney's primary function is to filter your blood, filter fluids throughout your body. So what is it that they're filtering, okay? So as it says here, they're going to filter about a half a cup of blood every minute. Now, if you think about that, half a cup is, about 4 ounces, right? 8 ounces in a cup. And so that's about 4 ounces that your kidneys are filtering every single minute. So that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of fluid for your kidneys to be filtering, right? And they remove excess waste, like we already said, to make urine. Now, some of the specific things that they're filtering, right? Where did that go? Where did that go? I had it here a second. I had it here a second ago. Yeah, here we go. So some of the major things that your kidneys are going to filter, they're going to remove acids, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. They're going to filter different acids that are produced by your cells. They help with your water and salt balance. And again, anything that's in your blood that is not supposed to be there, your kidneys help filter. Your body has multiple filters. Your spleen is a blood filter. Your liver is another filter, and your kidneys. But again, as we ingest different foods and ingest different medications, if we indulge in, drinks, there's different toxins that we may just come in contact with where we're not even trying to. The body's filters, their job is to take that out of the blood and make you excrete it through your urine. Okay, so some of the things that you should avoid. All right, so we know that our kidneys, one of their primary job is to remove waste. Okay, so lots of waste, and again, salts and things of that nature. Okay, they're filtering fluids, they're filtering blood. Okay, so we want to get rid of waste effectively. One of the things that people really forget about, we go to the bathroom all the time, right? We go to the restroom every day. We urinate, we defecate, and we just kind of take these things kind of for granted. And when you really think about it, the things numbers 1 and 2, they are designed to remove waste from your body. Okay, and if your body is not effectively removing waste, then that waste is going to stay in your body. And when that waste stays in your body too long, then we have a buildup. And if we have a buildup, that's when poor health can happen. Okay. Now, one of the worst things. Now, I posted on X earlier today about when I was talking about this stream that what is one of the worst things that you can do if you're somebody who has kidney disease, or even if you don't, right? Keep in mind that kidney disease doesn't necessarily just develop, right? Our lifestyle choices have a lot to do with it, right? So one of the worst things you can do, okay, is consume animal protein, all right? Let's see, is this thing on? One of the worst things you can do is consume animal protein. Okay. Now, as it says here, and I'll expand a little bit, but animal protein intake profoundly, as it says here, profoundly affects normal kidney function, inducing what is called hyperfiltration. which increases the workload of the kidney. So basically, what this is saying here is that, let's say you compared drinking, you went to a clear spring or a river, and you got some of the purest water that Mother Nature can provide, and you drink that. Your kidneys are gonna easily pass that through the body and create urine, and bam. But animal protein, because of its toxic nature, because of its ability to decrease your pH, making your blood pH more acidic due to its high protein content, due to its high fat content, all these different things, they make your kidneys work harder. Okay. Now, as it says, this may explain why our kidneys fail so often. Unlimited intake of protein-rich foods, now generally regarded as normal, may be responsible for dramatic differences in renal function between modern human beings and their remote predecessors, etc. Okay, so again, as we continue to go down, studies have shown that eating meat, okay, and I generally refer to this word as dead flesh, right? And I think we focus too much on trying to, how shall I say, cover up what eating animals really is. It's dead flesh, okay? But we'll save that for another day. We'll save that for my book that I'm writing right now, that I'm almost finished with. Pretty soon we'll have pre-orders ready. I am expecting to be ready for that to be done in the springtime, okay? But eating meat increases the workload of the kidneys within hours of consumption. So again, even if you have normal kidney function, you're going to overstrain your kidneys, and it's possible that in the future you could develop kidney disease, or you could lower your kidney function. And we've already explained the fact that your kidneys are vital for your health, as they are part of removing waste from the body. Okay. Now, but apparently processing plant protein is a cinch. Okay. And so what they're saying is, if you're consuming your protein and you're getting it from dead flesh, you're getting it from animals, you're going to overstress your kidneys. And one of those common misconceptions is that we humans are required to consume dead flesh in order to get protein. And that's just simply not the case. Personally, I haven't consumed a dead animal. It's been nearly a decade now. It's been a while. And hello, I'm alive and thriving on a Thriving Thursday. So again, if you're someone who has reduced kidney function or has even been diagnosed with kidney disease, one of the things you're going to want to do is stay away from eating dead flesh or meat, as they call it, right? So as it says, as it continues on, and I will move on here. If you eat tuna fish, pressure in the kidneys goes up in just an hours, and we'll talk about blood pressure here in just a second. So the point is, again, we want to make sure that we're getting healthy plant sources of protein, your nuts, your seeds, your beans, your fruits and vegetables. And the key thing is just to remember that all plants have protein. Check out my video that I made check out a video I made about that a while ago. You can find that in my playlist. I'll link it for you here in a second, or I'll pull it up here in just a second. All right. Now, additionally, if we're not talking about consuming dead flesh specifically, right? We're talking about your chicken, your turkey, your cow, your pig, and stuff like that. Keep in mind that dairy is no different. Okay, so people with chronic kidney disease have to limit dairy products. Why would they need to do that? All right. Well, they have dairy products are generally high in levels of phosphorus, potassium, and can be high in levels of calcium as well. And this is just more work for your kidneys to do. Okay, so again, folks with kidney disease or reduced kidney function, you want to reduce the stress. You want to reduce the workload that your kidneys will have to do. in order to make sure that you are performing as make sure that your kidneys are performing as optimally as possible. All right. Now, one of the things that I recently learned, because I've been coaching and teaching for nearly 20 years, and one of the things that I had learned over the years was that the kidneys were not really one of those type of organs that had the most ability to regenerate themselves. So it's kind of like once they were damaged, that kind of was their state. But it is kind of interesting to note that recent information has, at Stanford, let's see, where was it? Have shown that kidneys constantly grow and have a surprising ability to regenerate themselves, which again, like I said, what I was taught, overturning decades of accepted wisdom, that regeneration didn't happen, right? So now what we're learning is that the kidneys actually do have a little bit more ability to regenerate. And when you really think about it, the body regenerates itself all the time. Depending on the body part, depending on the body system, they're going to do it at different rates, different speeds. But it's always constantly removing things that it doesn't need. It's doing its best to get rid of dead cells and waste. And this shouldn't really be a surprise. When I read it, it wasn't really a surprise, because all along I always thought, well, why is it that other parts of the body can regenerate? Well, why the heck can't the kidneys, right? So again, we're talking about kidney disease, right? So these are basic findings that have direct implications for kidney disease and kidney regeneration. So if you're someone who says that, oh my goodness, I have kidney disease, and this is what it is. Eventually I'm going to have to be on dialysis. Eventually I'm going to have to take so much medication and things of that nature. Now maybe there's a little bit more hope. Now we should start to think about, okay, well, if my kidneys can regenerate themselves, maybe it's time to start changing my lifestyle so I can make sure that I'm continuing to heal my kidneys the best I can. So what are some of the things that you can do to cleanse your kidneys? And I just had some of this today, actually. Apple cider vinegar is amazing. It's good for blood sugar. It's good for digestion. It's good for a lot of things. But one of those things is to reduce the stress on your kidneys, right? Well, kidney beans, they not only resemble kidneys, but they also remove waste and toxins from the kidneys and flush out kidney stones effectively. Lemon juice, right? So if you want to wake up in the morning, this is something that I do every day. And I put lemon juice into my water when I first wake up. Okay? So great idea to do that. Watermelon, pomegranate, okay? Basil, dates, dandelion. I recently had a conversation with a family member about this, who deals with a little bit of kidney issues. And one of the things I suggested right off the bat was get dandelion extract, right? Get some dandelion, or even just go, most of y'all have seen this weed in your backyard, or this flower, whatever you call it. You pick it up, you blow on it, right? And, it goes and spreads everywhere. But this is a great plant to use to help cleanse your entire body, not just your kidneys. You can use it in tea. Like I said, there's extract that you can put in water. So this is a great list of specific foods that you can incorporate in your diet to focus on cleansing your kidneys. Now, remember earlier that we said that your kidneys, one of their primary functions is to filter your blood. Okay? Primary function is to filter your blood. So it might be a good idea to keep your blood as clean as possible. All right? So what are some good things that you can do to keep your blood clean? And for me, personally, before I show you the list, for me, it's always smoothies that include leafy greens. Whenever my house is out of spinach, it's not peaceful for me. It's an empty house when I don't have spinach. I make smoothies 7 days a week. And I was wondering how that got there. I forgot I put this little link tree on there. But there it is. There's my link tree, Fitness Charles. I I drink smoothies 7 days a week, and sometimes we run out of spinach, and I'm so upset because I know how important spinach is and other leafy greens for cleaning your blood. So, best foods, garlic is great as a blood cleanser. Not necessarily the powder form, okay, but raw garlic is great. Powder garlic is great for seasoning, and it's not going to do anything negative to you. But the more natural the garlic is, I love putting garlic on pizza when I make pizza. I love that. So garlic is great. Again, leafy greens. I mean, you really can't go wrong with leafy greens. Whether you're a chard person, whether you're a spinach person, whether you are a kale person, arugula, whatever it is that you like, please add them to your diet. I literally had tacos last night, and we did not have any lettuce, but we did have spinach. So chopped up some spinach, put that on the taco. Any way you can incorporate spinach, whether it's raw, whether it's blended, whether it's cooked, it's always going to be a good idea. Dandelion pops up again, burdock, clover. Again, apple cider vinegar. You can see a lot of these are overlapping. So we're talking about cleansing. Beets are a great example as well. So again, as you're noticing, we're talking about how to clean your kidneys and clean your blood. Not once are we pulling up any lists that have anything to do with eating animal flesh. Okay, so that's something that you're going to want to avoid at all times. For general health, and specifically if you are someone who suffers from decreased kidney function or specifically chronic kidney disease. Okay. Now, last but not least, one thing that is important to note is you also, if you're somebody, again, if you deal with kidney function issues or if you deal with anything associated with kidney disease, your blood pressure is very important also. So as it says, high blood pressure can constrict and narrow blood vessels, which eventually damages and weakens them throughout the body. And they're talking about blood vessels, including the blood vessels that go to the kidneys. And this is going to reduce blood flow. All right. Now, if your kidneys' blood vessels are damaged, they may no longer work properly. Okay. Super important. So you have to keep your blood vessels healthy. And if you have kidney disease and high blood pressure, it's really time for you to make a change in your lifestyle, specifically if you are still consuming animal proteins. As we've already outlined, they're going to make your kidneys work harder, and therefore they're going to increase the likelihood of failure, dialysis, or even death. And that's not what we want to have. Again, once they start to lose function, the kidneys are not able to remove waste and excess fluid from your body. Extra fluid in the blood vessels can raise your blood pressure even more, creating a dangerous cycle and can cause more damage, leading to kidney failure. Okay. So again, in summary here real quick, the main thing to remember is that if you have reduced kidney function, if you have been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, you're going to want to make sure that your diet is including specific things that we listed today. Again, anything that helps cleanse the body, cleanse the blood. We're going to want to make sure that we stay hydrated. And we're going to want to make sure that we're avoiding animal proteins and dairy products. Okay. And when we say animal proteins, that means all the chicken fingers and all the seafood and all the pork chops and all the cheeseburgers and the sausage and all of those different things and the cheeses and the milks and the ice creams and all that kind of stuff. You're going to want to avoid it. And you're going to want to start adding different plant foods and more plant foods into your diet to help reduce the stress on your kidneys. Okay. So that's it. I try to keep these short and sweet. It's time for me to go to dinner. Real quick, just wanted to remind you that, you go to, my link tree is at Fitness Charles. Here's where you can find links to book a consultation if you need more information about how to change your diet, if you need more information about how to incorporate these new things into your diet and make changes, well, hey, click the link, book a consultation. All right. Also, right now is a great time. It's the new year. We just got into the new year. It's a great time to start a new fitness program. So 3 times to burn fitness challenge. I'm literally doing it myself. I was at the gym today, and I had my phone playing the video, and somebody said, "Is that you on the video?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." I'm watching me do the workout, but I needed a little bit of a change in my workout, so I'm literally doing my own fitness challenge right now. And hey, if you're enjoying the content on the channel, if you learned anything, as always, donations and tips are always welcome. Okay. And also, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, turn your notifications on to the channel. We'll be here every Thursday, and I'll pop up from time to time when I have something else to say. So you don't want to miss any of the exciting information that we'll be providing here. That I'll be providing. There is no we. I don't know why I said we. That I'll be providing. Here, because this is your number one source for health and fitness and nutrition education. All right. Okay, so that'll be it for me tonight. I will catch y'all next Thursday for sure. We'll be covering a new topic. You can always reach out to me as well if there's a topic that you want to have covered, and then I can look into that as well. So you can follow me on Facebook. Instagram. It's hard for me to say X because I'm so used to saying Twitter and YouTube, and that's going to be at Fitness Charles, as always. All right, so everybody have a healthy, happy, wonderful Thursday. The weekend is coming up, and I will see y'all next time.